Inside the mind of a day trader, episode 23. Hopefully everybody is have has been well. I'm a little bit under the weather, as you guys can maybe tell by my voice, but regardless, we got to show up and make some magic happen regardless. Now today we went 1 for 1 today in the Discord. We traded live in the voice chat. Now we took both trades on Tesla. The first trade was a W, was a beautiful trade. Second trade, I would consider it a break even trade, honestly. So I would say we went like 1-0, I guess, for today. But I'll go ahead and go over the trades, explain why I took them, and also explain why I took the trade off of the zone that I did. So we'll go ahead and hop on into that and let's make some magic happen. Other than that, today is January 13th and Monday. So started the week off solid. Also, if you guys aren't in the Discord or if you haven't been joining the voice chats, I definitely recommend joining. I'm live every single morning doing a pre-market review before market opens and then also doing live trading at market open. So definitely click the link down in the description to get access to that and join the winning team, because we are calling out bangers every single day and always giving out the best insights and overview of the markets. So cool. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Oh, shoot. Okay, cool. So the first trade was taken very shortly after market open. Now this trade was taken off of this 384.70 supply, as you guys can see here. This trade ran for about 40%. It was more of a scalp, but I'll explain why I took the trade, okay? So like I said, it was taken very shortly after market was open. We had tapped into this supply here, which was this 384.70 supply. Now, as you guys can see, supply was created here due to strong highs being created, which is A, and then obviously B, we see a strong move then being presented at the downside, obviously indicating strong amounts of sellers, then obviously indicating supply, right? So supply was created here. That's why I was looking at the zone in the first place. Now we had rejected into this area here. That's exactly what I was looking for. Stop loss was a break above this supply here. If we broke above that supply and invalidated it, I would have then exited, and that would have then been my stop loss. Obviously, this wasn't the case, but you can see we rejected it, got a strong push down, strong confirmation of sellers stepping in. At this point, I was super happy with how the trade was looking. You can see we broke through this demand right here that I had charted out. This was a pre-market demand that was created, and then this was also my first take profit, right? So it was my first take profit due to the fact that it was a buying area, so I wanted to be sure that I was able to take profits at the best point possible if we did reverse at that area. We did break that area just a bit and then continued down further. So we went from about 384 all the way down to, what is this, 380. Yeah, so about a $4 move to the downside. So pretty solid, right? So we then broke this zone, and then I had taken my second profit trim down here once I saw us approaching this demand area. When I had, you guys can see all this whole zone charted out. This was a whole buying area that I had marked out, and I knew that once price was likely to approach that area, buyers were going to step in. So I wanted to be sure to then, again, like I said, take profits at the best point possible in case that position did reverse. And then obviously you can see that's exactly what happened. So here was my first profit trim, which was right here. And then second profit trim was down here, right? Then once we tapped into this buying area, you can see we reversed pretty strong all the way to the upside, and then I had exited at this black line. Once we had broken above this black line, I had exited the rest of my position. I realistically only had runners at that point, so it really didn't affect me much. But that was the first trade, and then for the second trade, let's go ahead and cover it. So I had entered into this supply area. Same thing here. Let me cover why I had charted the supply area out. So you can see here we have a very strong move to the downside, strong selling wick, strong selling candles, obviously indicating supply being created. So that's why I was looking at this zone in the first place. Also, this zone was previously a demand, and then it got broken through due to strong selling pressure, right? So demand then turned into supply, and then now boom, you can see I had entered right here, right where my yellow lines were. I had these candlestick examples that you guys see here. Now this is exactly what I look for in terms of my confirmation for my trade when I look to enter off of supply, right? I look for a strong candlestick wick, a strong selling candle to start to give me that confirmation that yes, those sellers are starting to step in within that price area. Now that's exactly what we got. I entered right here, like I said, stop loss was above our supply, and then you can see price did continue to move in my direction for a bit. It did move pretty nicely to the downside, right? So here was my first take profit. I took profits down here within this supply, then turned into demand area. It was also a bullish fair value gap. So I just knew it was over like an overall buying area. So I wanted to be sure I was able to lock in profits. I personally thought sellers were going to be strong enough to break through this level and then continue down further, but we did reject here and then come back up. So at this point I had taken a 20% trim, and then price reversed and then it stopped me out right here. So so that was that. And then, like I said, since I did take that 20% trim, it kind of overlapped on when I got stopped out, right? So that's why I would consider it a break-even trade. Not really a winning trade, not really a losing trade, more of, just a neutral trade. But that's going to be it for today's episode 23. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you ever have any questions, per usual, I am live in the Discord every single day. So that is the best place to ask me questions. Or you can, leave a comment down below. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Discord link is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.